Welcome, I'm Bobby Ditto, and here's the video. So I saw something on Kara that was sort of like a winterish challenge, and I want to draw a full illustration today. I'll show you guys the post, and then we'll get sketching. So here is the original post by I don't know. This is on Kara, so definitely go check out this person and their art. You can see it here on the side. It's really pretty. They made this post for a winter challenge. We invite you to join us in this cozy storyteller nook. In the cold time of December, there's a place for everyone to share their creations and stories by the fireplace. We prepared themes for each week so everyone can find something they will enjoy. So I really wanted to do all of these, but I've gotten so busy with other art projects that I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I thought today we would take one of these and do it. Maybe we'd use a wheel to sort of decide which one. So week 1, December 2nd through 8th, is Elf by the North, and it's by this person. Week 2, December 9th through 15th, Winterdust Fairy by this person right here. Week 3 is December 16th through 22nd, Warden of Ice by the person who originally created the post. And week 4, December 23rd through 29th, is Blood Snow. And that one is very intriguing to me. I have an idea for this already, and so if I don't get it in a wheel, I'm gonna try to do it anyway. So yeah, then there's just some more information on here, and yeah. So what I really love about this, and about Kara in general, is that, like, people are just so nice, you know? It's, like, actually a pretty good community, even though it's on the internet. Like, it's one of the best online communities I've ever been part of that was at this level of, like, how many people there are. It's really hard, I feel like, to keep a space so big, so positive. So I'm very glad that Kara is able to do that. So let's look at these real quick. So they have all the weeks here and the handles for everyone who came up with it. And this is the mood board for Elf of the North. This is the mood board for Winterdust Fairy. This is the mood board for Warden of Ice, which I really like this one. Last but finally not least, this is definitely my favorite and most intriguing, is Blood Snow. So I will go make up a wheel really quick and get back to you guys, and then we'll see what kind of illustration we are going to make today. Okay, so here we are on the wheel website, the Picker Wheel website, and I've just made this really quickly, and yeah, let's just spin it and see what we're gonna get. Ooh, okay, so we got Winterdust Fairy. This one's going to be really cute. Alright, so here is the initial sketch that I have, and here's also the mood board from the post. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I know I say that a lot. I really need to expand my YouTube vocabulary. So here they have like a flower crown, sort of, some very wispy hair, very frozen colors. So yeah, you can see the mood board is pretty cool. And since it's a fairy, I think we're obviously gonna have to do some wings. Let's maybe draw some of those. I've never really drawn, I mean, I have drawn fairy wings, but the last time I did, I was like 14. It was a very long time ago. Fairies were cool to me for a little while. I went through a little bit of a fairy phase. Here, let's draw the one over here. Maybe we'll draw them like behind, sort of. I want them to be pretty big wings. I don't like when fairy wings and wings in general are like small. I think that just doesn't make any sense. Fairy wings, like, I'm okay if they don't actually make any sense, you know, but I like the angel wings and stuff. Like, when people make like really small ones, I just don't like it. I just think it doesn't make any sense, and I don't know why they're doing that. Okay, we fixed up the sketch a little bit. Now let's add some more details, like her hairstyle and I don't know, her face maybe might be nice. That's a really good thing to keep in mind with hair, is you don't want to have it be one big chunk. but you also don't want to do like the individual strands. So keep it together. So have one big section and then just break off smaller pieces from there and add however many details you want. But I would advise against drawing every single strand, you know. You can add more detail with time that you sink into it, but start off with basic shapes. Like, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger and add another strand here. I think I want to add a strand that goes out because it looks... the hair is looking a little bit wet right now, and I don't want that. See, and I'm kind of planning to soften all of these lines up a little bit later, but for now we are a bit stiff. But that's okay. So let's give her some elfish ears, some fairy ears. Actually, you know what might be fun? I've seen a bunch of artists do this. I'm not sure if it's gonna look good with my style. I think I've done it a couple times, but I can never decide if I actually like it. Like, I love when other artists do this. When they have, like, the ears that go out like this. Oh, it's so cute. But I don't know if I like the way I do it. I think that's fine, though. Now, let's look at this. Do they have any inspiration for clothes? The only thing is, like, that sort of satin-looking dress. I mean, it's not satin, but it's that sort of shiny material. So maybe I'll look on Pinterest for some outfit inspiration real quick. Okay, I might have gone a little bit overboard with the references. So here's my idea. I brought this brown one here just because I was thinking like maybe I'll have like a contrasty moment where it's like white hair, icy blue eyes, maybe these icy eyelashes if I can figure out how to do that, and then the brown. But I actually think I'm not going to use that, and I'm going to use this outfit, and it all just be white. But, like, I don't know, because that's more Winterdust, I feel like, and the brown would make it more like she lives in a wintry area, but she's not winter itself. Does that make sense? So I think we're going to use this outfit as inspiration, although I don't really love how, well, no, we can do this outfit. And that's actually pretty much the outfit done because you can't really see much of the outfit. And now we will get to fixing the hair because I want it to look more like the reference here. Is it a tangent if it's intentional? Alright, I'm actually kind of thinking that the hairline will be here, and we're not going to give her bangs or anything. She's just going to have this pretty, like, pulled back sort of look. She kind of looks like an evil scientist right now. I don't know why, but she does. She also kind of looks like a vampire, like an old-timey vampire. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. So you know those like those fake elf ears that you can buy for costumes and stuff, like the plastic ones, or I guess they're rubber more so. They're more rubbery. So I have some of those, and for a little while, like, I wore them quite often, just with outfits, like any outfit. And I used to go to this community center, like this little place where youth would just hang out. So when I was a kid, I would go there and hang out. There were these little kids that were way younger than me. There one day when I was wearing elf ears, and one of them whispered to the other, like, do you think that's real? Do you think that's real? And then the other one just looked at me and asked me, like, how'd your ears get like that? Like, and she told her friend, like, of course they're real. Like, it's the same, like, you know, it was very funny. And she was like, how'd you get your ears like that? Like, how'd you become an elf? Were you born an elf? It was very cute. And I just didn't have the heart to tell them that it wasn't real. So I didn't, and they were very cute kids. Okie dokie. Let's move these down here to the original sketch portion. Get this back. Okay, let's draw the wings. And the honesty of that one kid there that day was also really funny because she was telling her friend, you know, before she asked me, she was like, it's probably some disorder, it's probably something that she was born with, and then she asked me, like, is it a genetic defect? So yeah, I accidentally convinced some, I don't know how old I'd say they were. Maybe like 6 or 7. They weren't very old. I accidentally convinced some 6 to 7-year-olds that I'm an elf. We're going for a soft but hey, get off my lawn kind of vibe. Okay, now we're gonna add her eyelashes, but then after that we're gonna add a little layer on top of that, and that will be the ice layer. This reminds me of that game in Purple Place where you can choose their faces. Okay, now for a stand-in for the ice, we're gonna put this light blue. That was too close. I really like how she's turning out. I think she's turning out, like, quite elegant, I guess? I don't know, she's pretty. I really want to give this whole thing, like, a very frosted look. So, yeah, when I come back, which will be in a few seconds for you guys, we'll get to everything else that's left in this. Some coloring, some rendering, all that jazz. Be right back. Okay, so we have the flat colors down. She's looking like she belongs in the Tinkerbell universe, which is not entirely what I wanted, but I mean, that's okay. Now, I guess we gotta get into some rendering, probably. Would be good. Let me fix this little gap here. Just noticed it. There we go. I don't know if we should give her blush or not. Or if we should actually do the opposite and try to make her skin look colder. I don't know if I'm weird for liking this, but I actually kind of like how that looks. And yeah, this is kind of my process, is I have the sketch, I have the line art and everything, and then I will make a layer and call it map, and set it to multiply, and then block out where I want the shading to be. And then I'll just go layer by layer and render it from there. Everybody has a different process, but this is what works for me. And because this is set to a separate layer, I'm just going to turn down the opacity of my brush and erase some things where I don't want them, to sort of shape the lines and make it softer. Sometimes I'll take the airbrush and put it on erase. Just erase it like that so it's very soft. Okay, that does look pretty cool, I think. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it though. It's supposed to sort of look like ice. And the wings, ugh, this is one that's also gonna be pretty difficult. I guess I'm gonna add some harsh highlights now. And also, here's something I want to do. Let me find snowflake brushes. Let me see which one's which. There's this one. There's this one, which has like sparkles and snowflakes. This one, which is tiny sparkles and snowflakes. This one, which I have the hue shift on for some reason. I was just gonna add some snowflakes around her face to make her look more wintry. And yeah, I know I'll have to clean up around here. I'm just gonna take the watercolor brush and manually add some as well. I'm gonna add some up on her forehead too, because I think that that's quite cute. And let me think, what else do I need to do here? The eyelashes. Gotta do the eyelashes. Let's get a different watercolor brush. This one is called Soft Fluffy Watercolor. I think it's just a default brush on Metabang. Okay, and let's sign this very quickly. Alright, there we go. So this is our Winterdust Fairy. I actually think she turned out really cool. The wings are my least favorite part of this, but I will forgive myself because she still looks really cute. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. So go check out the original post if you would like to see who came up with each prompt. I will link it in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye! Spent all day on this video. I'm late for dinner.